all I ask, like. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to uptown Charlotte at rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll give to Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing his Allen on third. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Taken down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now Allen to throw on third down. And he's going to go down. He's backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
First down, Cowboys.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
On second and 12, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
What?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs.
Yeah, bro, this is a defensive chess match, and not having McCaffrey for the next 5 weeks sucks. That's just definitely going to be play factor in this shit.
On a 2nd and 3. And again this time to the tailback.
Oh, come on, we there, man.
Down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There, bro.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain...
That's a good stand right there, man. All that bullshit that happened on that job.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
4th and 1. I'm going to go for it, man.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try to hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Allen now on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I just wish I didn't do the secure catch. I just wish I did catch and run. I would have been touchdown. But I was afraid for the big hit. Just you never know with this damn rain, bro.
From the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You never know what's going on with this damn rain.
They run with Harris. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Fighting Harris over the middle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
7, Cowboys 5.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
They ran that one well.
Oh man, this dude does a bunch of short shit.
They sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
I don't understand why. I don't know why you don't understand. I'm not giving him the run.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain.
You got to beat me passing, sir.
Play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
You're going to have to beat me passing, sir.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards that time on the punt, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
Oh my gosh. Why did you put your hands up, dude? Why did you put your hands up? Come on, dude.
They'll take over
Such a bullshit.
At the 24-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the
Like,
21.
why didn't you put your hands up, man?
3 on first down.
Like, dude, come on.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 38. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've reached halftime here.
That missed field goal kicking me out.
First half, 8-7, just a 1
Shit, I should just ran that clock out. Yeah, shit, I
We'll
just
send you
pushed
down
it.
the coast now.
So I just took the lead and just went to
Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking sideline, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh, how you miss him?
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Good hit. I was about to say, how you miss that dude?
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh my gosh.
Took a shot there on first down, but couldn't
Allen,
reel it in.
dude, hit one of them.
That sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
fortunate to get that football
Yeah, son,
back.
this is a fucking shit show right now.
Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
This is a straight
but
shit show, y'all.
the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Like, come on, dude.
Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take
Fucking
over
A, man.
48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
lazy ass route.
Scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
Lazy ass route, man.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He may try and run for this.
Oh my gosh, computer. So fucking dumb, dude. So dumb.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game.
Dude's offense not even good. His defense is good as shit. His offense is lame as fuck. Bunch of halfbacks, check down, halfbacks, check down.
And a short gain there down to the
just milks the clock, bro.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a throw out wide complete to
another halfback screen, bro.
And they move this all the way
That's all he's fucking throwing all game, dude.
That's good for 28 yards.
Halfback screen, halfback screen, halfback screen, bro. This shit's lame as shit.
So far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Shit by far the lamest shit, man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
A 3-yard gain brings up 4th
and a miss. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30.
On play action, Allen.
What the heck?
He fires one incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw on third down, Allen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
A 47-yard attempt.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. 2 missed field goals.
Wide to the right.
Come on, dude.
Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this fourth quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most
Bro, I can't. Bro, I'm like, it's like how to lose in 10 steps, bro. 2 missed field goals. Play perfect defense.
2 yards on the pickup there.
This shit's about to be a screen.
Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
What I tell you, bro? Dude, all he does is throw screens, man.
Now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass
Shit's
to break
corny.
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4.
I just need to hit 1 field goal, man. This shit crazy. Dude, I just need to hit 1 fucking field goal. I've had his ass locked up all game, dude.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I can't take a hit like that.
No return, and the Panthers will have
I do 1 field goal, fucking ends this game, dude, because he's not gonna score on me.
Ready to begin their next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school, I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone.
This is
over the
fucking
top.
crazy, man. What the heck?
And this one's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
Yeah, you're right, guys. I just need... Yeah, that was a weird-ass play, right? Or was I tripping?
Yards, first down, Panthers. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Neville Gallimore on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen. He's going to let it fly.
I ain't holding me. Yeah, hell yeah.
However, we do have a
Dude, I gotta get close as fuck because that fucking field goal should be fucking me up, man. That should be fucking me up all game.
Back to throw. Allen. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one good for 10 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Few good runs. Keep my field goal in here.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, no, I'm running every play from here.
Yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Let's go.
And he's across for the touchdown.
I should probably go for 2, right?
Final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Oh, no.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Oh, dude.
And he takes it.
Oh, shit, man. Shit.
That play backfires in a big way.
Cowboys 10.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Fuck, that was bad, man. That was terrible. That was terrible, guys. That was legit terrible, man. Fuck. I'm probably gonna go dollar here, honestly. Oh shit, man, that shit was terrible.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock
stay in bounds. You need to take a timeout.
Get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Dude, I can't believe it, bro. I missed 2 fucking field goals.
One to the left on 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw.
Nope, you gotta stay inbound, sir. Yes, sir. That's a win. That's a win.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah, it is that W. As the season continues, we 5-5, baby. We 5-5.
And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town.
Fucking hard ass game, man.
They come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas.
Josh Allen did nothing for me that game, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside Charles.
That's